Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to Account Management 101. So in this video, I'll be going through what's basically a checklist of what you should be doing daily, weekly, and finally monthly in epicseven. And I'll end the video with like some more general tips on like account management, with like what you should do with your mail energy, with your leafs, and like some advice on like what to do with your bookmarks. And finally, if you want to spend, what you should be buying. Alright, so let's get started. So daily, you're gonna ideally you'd want to log into epicseven twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. If you can do that once a day is fine. You just lose like 150 energy basically, which isn't the end of the world. But yeah, like it eventually it adds up. So ideally you really want to log in twice a day. So when you log in, what do? You're gonna get the two notifications from your dispatch missions being done. So you should restart them. Right away. After that, so you go into your sanctuary. You're gonna open the Forest of Souls. You're gonna claim your penguins. You're gonna claim your blooms, and you're gonna click on the Molagora farm if you can. Then you're gonna claim your golden sky stones from the Heart of Orbis. After that, you're gonna do your daily summon. You're gonna go do your daily pet summon. Then you're gonna open the shop. You're gonna go into friendship. You're gonna buy your 40 energy. You're gonna buy your 5 arena flags. Then you're gonna go into conquest points. You're gonna buy your 120 energy. You're gonna do one hunt. You put it in the background, you just do one. Then you stop it when it's done. Then you're gonna open guild tab. Gonna go into battlefield, do your guild war attacks or claim your mystics. Then you're gonna do world boss twice. You're gonna request aid. You're gonna send aid to your guildmates. You're gonna donate gold. You're gonna donate proof of courage if you have some. Then you're gonna open arena. Here you're gonna do NPC challenges, everything that's up. And then you're gonna go, so here it's gonna depend on like if you want to climb or not. So if you climb, obviously you're just gonna like play arena normally and like use all your flags. If you don't want to climb though, you just what you're gonna do, you're gonna like choose like a random opponent. You're gonna queue into them. You're gonna start. You're gonna yield instantly. And then you're gonna repeat that the entire week. Because after you lose twice to the same opponent, you don't lose rank anymore, which means you can just like spam this the entire week, like use all your flags onto the same person, and like basically just get conquest points for free, right? So that's what you're gonna do the entire week. Right. Then after that, you're going to battle Abyss. You're gonna purify the Abyss. Then you're gonna enter Labyrinth. Gonna go 1-1. Gonna go here. Gonna go visit Huge. Let's see what he has to sell. You're gonna buy charms. You're gonna buy bookmarks if you have some. You're gonna buy artifact charms. Then you yield. Then if you have 3 or more tokens, you're gonna go to Labyrinth Shop and you're gonna buy Malicious Bug Charms for your Nightmare Red entries. Then you're gonna go back to the lobby, you're gonna open your mail, you're gonna claim your expiring mail energy, so like everything that has less than 24 hours left. Or more potentially if you know you can't log in the following day. Then after that, you're gonna claim your daily reputation. You did 1 hunt, so you did 1 hunt in arena, so by now you should be at 100. So you claim your daily reputation. Then you're gonna start, so this is gonna like depend. You can start, so either you hunt, you do rift, or you do side story, depending on like whichever is available. So the priority should always be side story. So here would be like, for instance, here for me, I would do Kiss of Frost first if I hadn't already cleared the shop. I would do Kiss of Frost first until the shop was cleared. Then I would do this side story until the shop is cleared as well. And then finally I would do either Rift or Hunt. Like I do Hunt personally, but like you can do Rift as well. It works. It's perfectly fine. Whichever you prefer. Then while your background Hunt or Rift or like side story is running, you're gonna go do your expeditions. If you have posters, you're gonna post them. You're gonna tag them. And then finally, once everything is done, you're gonna open your event tab. You're gonna watch 5 ads. I mean, you don't have to do that, but like it adds up a lot eventually. So yeah, if you can, you're gonna watch 5 ads. And then you're gonna go into the web event, you're gonna collect your 4 tickets. You're gonna use your tickets. And then you're gonna claim whatever you can here, right? Right? And that's it for the daily checklist. Now on to the weekly checklist. So, what you wanna do every Monday, you open your sanctuary, alchemy steeple, craft charms. Then you open your shop, you go into the transmit shop tab, you buy everything that you can buy with silver transmit stones aside from ego fragment. So, and penguin. So yeah, you wanna buy accessory charms, you wanna buy artifact charms. You obviously, like this is the most important one. If you don't have any currency, like if for some reason you don't have any silver transmit stone, buy Molagoras and a blue box. Those are the two, like those are the most important ones. Like by far. So like if you can buy anything else, at least buy those. Like buy those, like 2 Molagoras and blue box. But yeah, ideally you wanna buy everything. Sorry. Then you want to buy the Molagora from the Conquest shop. Every week as well. Then you're gonna go into your guild shop. You're gonna buy so okay, this is monthly. You're gonna buy the Molagora from your guild shop. You're gonna buy both blue boxes. Really important. And then that's gonna depend if you're struggling or not with artifact charms. If you're not struggling with artifact charms, I would recommend buying the where is it? Oh, the catalyst chest. Like I think it's fairly like, because realistically, yeah, like I have infinite brave crest. I don't really give a fuck about artifact charms, so might as well get catalysts. And you can buy this as well if you're short on labyrinth on lab compass. Right. Then you want to check your weekly missions, and you want to make sure you do like all of them, or like most of them at least during the week, to make sure your guild gets to the blue box. Then you're gonna open battle. You're gonna do auto tower if it's reset. Then you're gonna do all of trials if it's reset as well. Then you're gonna open side story. You're gonna make sure that you've cleared, or like that you're clearing any ongoing side story basically. So here, like Kiss of Frost, I already cleared it. And then this one, I've already cleared it as well. And you want to make sure you start a new one every 2 weeks, right? Like I have 9 days left, so in on next Thursday, I'll be starting a new one. And if you the reason why, because those give a lot of like catalyst, and you're gonna struggle with catalyst otherwise. So this helps a lot. And like to choose, unless you want to open a specific side story in the story summon for an artifact, just go for whichever catalyst you need, basically. So like, for instance, that's what I haven't finished episode 1 because everything's like the same shit. I don't need it. But yeah, like this is how you choose. Like, so I have 12 of those, I have 23 of those, I have 13 of those, I have 4 of those. So basically, the next side story I do is probably gonna be Luca, because I'm missing catalysts from I'm missing those catalysts. Alright, then you need wait, sorry, it's here. Make sure you do your Moonlight Theater if it's available. You get like 1 free entry per week, so you might as well use it. And finally, you want to make sure you want to make sure to complete and claim your weekly reputation before the weekends. So yeah, and that's it. Now for monthly checks, you don't have that much to do on a monthly basis. What you want to do is you open shop. You're gonna check both Covenant, the both coin shops if you have them available, like if you have them unlocked. If you don't, then that's one less thing to do. But if you do, I highly recommend like you just check like if there's anything worth buying in both shops. Then you're gonna make sure you buy the slate from Conquest Points before the arena season ends. So yeah, make sure you buy the slate, and then you can buy any if there's any good arena gear that you think you might have a use for, then I would recommend buying them as well. Like this season, I bought pretty much everything except for the boots. Yeah. Told like shit, but I bought them anyway. Alright, then you want to go into the powder shop. You want to make sure you buy the bottle before the rotation ends. This is extremely, this is really important. So yeah, make really sure you buy the bottle before the rotation ends, because it's basically not a free, but like it's you always want to use those on limited artifacts, which is fairly important. And then last thing to do on a monthly basis is to simply clear Nightmare Red. So yeah, here we go, and then you just make sure you clear every single boss, and that's it. So that's it for the daily, weekly, and monthly checklist. Now for more general like tips and stuff. First of all, mail energy. Ideally, you want to always save your mail energy unless there's a specific event going on, like a Litty event or like Unbuff. If there's nothing going on, I would recommend always saving your mail energy. Like there's no reason not to. Like absolutely zero reason not to. Unless like I don't know, like for some reason you're late on a side story or something, and it's gonna close and you haven't cleared everything. So in which case, then yeah, like it's perfectly fine to use your mail energy. But outside of that, I'd say always save your mail energy. And yeah, just claim whatever is gonna expire daily, basically. Okay, then for leifs. Right now it's a bit different compared to before, because since the Litty event, like the Litty event was insane. Like that's basically the thing. Litty event was insane gear wise. Like it wasn't even remotely close to anything we've gotten before. It was much better than Hunt. It's much better than Rifts as well. It was much better than anything we've gotten before. And it's extremely likely to come back. Like Smilegate made a shit ton of money from it, so it's very likely to come back. So unless you really need like specific gear, like you're really you're struggling to like enjoy the game with like your current gear and stuff, I would recommend just saving your leifs for Litty, like the next Litty event, basically. Like I highly recommend it. If you don't want to do that for whatever reason, at least save your leaves for unbuffs with a scroll, right? Because like fairly often now we're getting we're getting unscrolls. Like I don't have any left, but like this thing, right? Basically, like plus 50% AP, except it's like plus 50% materials from Hunt. So I would highly recommend saving until you get a Hunt buff with a scroll. Like, and then you use your scroll during your Hunt buff, and then that's when you dump all your energy. Like, there's no reason to use your leaf before that. Like, absolutely no reason. You're losing out on mat for no reason. So, yeah. That's it for leaves. Now for bookmarks. I would recommend not pulling on anything non-limited. Like, don't pull on any non-limited unit unless you really want them. The main reason being that you're likely, like, there's a good chance you're going to get them eventually, right? So yeah, like there's not much of a point basically. Like you're just gonna waste resources. So unless you really want an unlimited unit, or like they're like Giga Broken, like Lua for instance, and like you really want them to like to play them right away, I would recommend like avoid, like just always saving your bookmarks for limited units basically. Like I think that's the best move. Then even for limited units, I would recommend for limited units and for mystics, I would recommend pulling for units that you can use and you can gear. Like that may sound obvious, but if you can gear a specific unit at all, like I know like it's been the case for me before, so and I skip units because of that. That's why I'm saying that. Like sometimes I saw units like I kinda wanted because they looked cool, but like I had exactly 0 piece of gear from them. Getting gear takes a long time in this game. Like it actually takes a decent amount of time. So if you want a unit but you don't have any gear for them at all, I would recommend just like skipping them and pulling on the rerun. Like there's not really, yeah, like unless they're Giga Broken, in which case it's fairly different. Like for instance, Yufin right now. I mean, she's already out of banner, but yeah. Like, Yufin right now is like the best browser in the game by like 3 tiers. I would recommend just like pulling for stuff you can use and build. And finally, one last thing, only pull if you have PT ready. Like, if you're not, you're like, on Mystic it's fine, obviously, because the PT doesn't reset, right? But if you pull on an RGB without having PT ready, you're not gonna have a good time. You're not gonna have a good time at all. You're just gonna be wasting resources basically, which is like and then just gonna pile up, right? Like you do it once, you go like minus 50 summons maybe. You don't get your unit. Then the next unit comes around that you want. You're minus 50 summons, so because of that you don't have a PT. You do another 50 summons, you don't get them again. Yeah, like don't do that. Alright, and finally, last thing I wanted to talk about was packs to buy if you want to spend on the game. So what I would recommend to buy is the 2 monthly packs. Like those are the best value you can get, so you can buy those monthly. Those are the best value you can get. Then Burning Passion whenever they're up. So like Burning Passion is a decent amount of money right now because we got a new pack for like $5. So assuming unbuff is always, I mean, yeah, even buff is always 4 days, right? So you get 4 days of Burning Passions, and it's $10 a day, so it's $40 per event, and it's usually like 1 event per month. So yeah, over a year that's like $500, which actually adds up. Yeah, it's actually quite a decent amount, especially if you add monthlies on top. So yeah, like Burning Passion is like it's becoming quite pricey, but if you, yeah, it's still the best value you can get. So definitely get Burning Passion if you can, like if you want to spend. So monthlies, then Burning Passion, then I would say daily summon packs. I think they're quite good. They may not seem like insane, but they give you a decent amount of like they're gonna like in the long run they're gonna give you a lot of imprints and a lot of dust. And yeah, those are two things you really need overall. So I think they're not that expensive, right? Like 30 bucks a month. I think if you want to buy something more than like monthlies and burning passion and not something like too expensive, I think those are a pretty good option. After that, it's gonna be more expensive, so it's gonna be Black Friday packs. Obviously, I can tell for sure it's always gonna be the case, but like last year's Black Friday packs were the best we've ever had. Like the best value packs we've ever had, so yeah, I would recommend buying those if you can. And then in general, like anything with like bottles and mod gem boxes, like that's what you really want to look for in packs, like bottles and mod gem boxes. But obviously, like you have to watch the price as well here, right? So like for instance here it's like 110 bucks for one bottle. So if my artifact is plus 15, I want to get it to plus 30, it's gonna cost me 550 bucks. So no thank you. But yeah, those are the two main things you want to look for. Bottles and mod gem boxes. And finally, aside from that, the only thing that's like decent value for packs in my opinion is equipment packs. Equipment packs, they give you a decent amount of gear, which is gonna roll like shit most of the time. But the main thing is they give you a lot of sky stones for the price. And they give you a mod gem chest, right? So yeah, mod gem boxes. So because of that, they're fairly valuable overall. And the first bag also gives you one blue box, which is really good as well. So yeah, monthlies, Burning Passion, Daily Summon Pack, Black Friday packs, anything with like bottles and mod gems, assuming like the price is reasonable, obviously, and equipment packs. Right? That's it for this video. It was quite long, but yeah, hopefully it helps like some of you. So thank you for watching. Appreciate it a lot. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it helps out some of you. And hope you have a great day. Peace.